brother is a fine mediator for the president. Here she is again on the phone, just like me, hates to be alone. We just like to sit at home and rip on the president. Meet Virginia. Well, she wants to live her life, and she thinks about her life. Pulls her hair back as she screams, I don't really want to live this life. She only drinks coffee at midnight when the moment is not right, when the timing is quite unusual. You see, her confidence is tragic, but her intuition magic, in the shape of her body unusual. We'll meet Virginia. I can't wait to meet Virginia, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, hey. Well, she wants to be the queen, and she thinks about her scene. Well, she wants to live her life, then she thinks about her life. Pulls her hair back as she screams, I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to live.
Time was drifting, this rocket got to roll. So I hit the road and made my getaway. Restless feeling really got a hold. I started searching for a better way. And I kept on looking for a sign in the middle of the night, but I couldn't see the light. No, I couldn't see the light. Kept on looking for a way to take me through the night. Couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right. Billy fever
WMOA, AM 1490 and FM 101.3.
You're listening to AM 1490 and FM 101.3 WMOA, the voice of the Marietta Tigers. This season of Tigers basketball is being brought to you by Apex True Value Hardware, Pioneer Family Auto Group, Honest Fred's Flooring, the Memorial Health System, People's Bank, Harmar Stores, McCarthy Real Estate, the Fry Dental Group, Smitty's Pizza, and by the Mannix Allen Group of Merrill Lynch Financial Advisors. Now let's go live and courtside for all of tonight's action.
Well, a good Friday evening, good evening to you on a Friday night from Sutton Gymnasium, home of the Marietta Tigers tonight, home of Marietta and the Meigs Marauders. Marietta coming in at 15-2 on the season. Meigs 15-3. Aaron Cassidy alongside Johnny Wharf, and we're so glad you're with us wherever you may be. And Johnny, a team that Marietta, we had a chance to talk to Coach Gardner a little bit. He knows how good this Meigs team is. Their record overall shows it, but some shooters and a team that can play some defense.
Yeah, 14 wins on a season, and not only Meigs. We had Shenandoah in, couple Meigs teams, packed house. There's been such good energy up here, but we went JV, girls varsity, right into this one. So the crowd here is just fantastic. Kind of takes me back to the day when I was in high school when this place would be pumping like this. And it's a product of the team on the floor right now that has created this. The girls team on a pretty good roll heading into tournament play as well. They won last night, won again tonight, going away. And then here's this Tiger team ready to put on another show, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like you mentioned, a second season for them. Twin State League done as of Tuesday night, Point Pleasant. Marietta went there, won a share of the league title with Warren. Tonight, they go into a gauntlet of the next 3 or 4 games that are going to help them in computer points. So it's going to be an interesting stretch for the Tigers tonight. It is the Meigs Marauders. Earlier this evening, Johnny caught up with the head coach of the Meigs Marauders, Jeremy Hill, and also the head coach of the Marietta Tigers, Austin Gardner. We're going to have those two standing by when we return. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
West Virginia's top high school basketball talent will come together February the 5th through the 8th on the campus of West Virginia State University as Game Changer and Par-Mar stores present the Par-Mar Shootout. The shootout has been extended to 4 full days this year. Come see the top boys and girls teams in the state battle it out. 32 games in all. The first games tip off at 9:30 each morning. Game Changer and Par-Mar stores present the Par-Mar Shootout on the campus of West Virginia State University February 5th through the 8th. For a complete list of games, visit Par-Mar stores on Facebook and X. If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/Mayo.
Pioneer Family Auto Group invites you to take the showroom challenge, but you better make sure you're gassed up because the Pioneer Family Auto Group of Marietta, Williamstown, and Parkersburg offer the most car lots, vehicle selection, and showroom service in the area. Start at Pioneer Buick GMC on State Route 7 North Marietta, then to Pioneer Chevrolet Cadillac, Family Ford Lincoln, Pioneer Family Easy Credit Auto Sales, and Easy Credit Trucks and SUVs. To Pioneer, pre-owned of Williamstown, and Pioneer Honda, Mazda, Volkswagen, Parkersburg.
Johnny Wharf along with Coach Jeremy Hill pregame with Meigs Marauders. Coach, tell me about your team right now, what you like best about them, and what you're mad about right now because you're missing a guy here, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had a nice season thus far. We're 14-2, and we lost a couple kids along the ways that were starters, and then tonight we got 2 kids that are going to be limited in action as well, and both of those kids are starters. So we're a little bit of a shell of ourselves from where we were during the 13-game win streak, but we're going to give it a go.
You know, you've been around the game enough to know we're teaching men to handle things like this, right? So I imagine that's part of it. Let's see what we can do.
If there's any team that knows how to handle adversity, it's got to be the Meigs Marauders. We faced this last year, and last year we didn't overcome that adversity very well. But this year we've done it thus far, and I think our team has reached a pinnacle to where every guy doesn't want to let their teammate down, so that's a good place to be. And we know Marietta's got a fine ball club that's going to look to make a long run in the tourney, and hopefully we're going to be competitive with them tonight.
If you're going to channel a game, given what you have personnel-wise, if you're going to channel a game from this year, which one was that in terms of when you played your best?
I would say when we went on the road down to Chesapeake, but we've had a lot of great games along the way against, some opponents that don't have necessarily a very good record, but the way we played was outstanding and a lot of fun to watch. So tonight's our first probably test that is above our head, and, maybe we can go out and play above our heads just as well.
All right. Hey, it's good to see you again, Coach.
Absolutely.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And as always, thank you for covering high school basketball for all those that can't be here.
All right. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Hope you make a little run in the postseason.
All right. Thank you.
Coach Jeremy Hill, head coach of the Meigs Marauders, back with more from the Sutton Gym. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Switch out your trash can this month for the low price of $19.99 and pick up a 32-gallon Rubbermaid trash can. It's always good to be ready for emergencies, so grab some Slime Emergency Tire Sealant. Keep on hand for only $5.99. Streaks, dirt, grime, and grease are nowhere to be found with Sprayway's 19-ounce aerosol glass cleaner, just $2.79. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware.
You know, sis, they say back in the day there was an ice cream truck that rolled through town and would draw kids from blocks away.
So we were deprived of the ice cream truck?
Actually, as the ice cream truck went away in the mid-'70s, the Smitty's delivery truck rolled into town and has been getting people excited for more than 40 years.
And just when you thought every Smitty truck looked the same, bam, here comes a white one, and bam, here comes a red one.
Oh yes, the only thing that doesn't change is the consistently great taste.
Smitty's, and if you want them to bring ice cream, ding ding, they'll do that too.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the Mid-Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate. We know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Johnny Wharf pregame along with Coach Austin Gardner. We're getting used to full crowds here in the gymnasium. That's got to feel pretty good to walk into this.
Yeah, guys have earned that, and winning games and being good guys at the community and stuff allows the fan base and people in Marietta to come check us out, and hopefully we play some inspiring good basketball tonight.
What do you like best about your guys right now? If you can break down defense, offense, rebounds, taking care of the ball, anything stand out about the other?
I think we're getting better in some areas, taking care of the ball. Our ball movement was good in the second half against Point Pleasant. That needs to continue, of not letting the ball stick so much. But I think our focus has been really good. Whether you win games, you lose games, our guys have been motivated. And I thought for the dead atmosphere at Point Pleasant the other night, there's several guys I could pinpoint for sparks in the starting lineup and off the bench. So more than anything, it's just compete every night, and I like that out of our guys, and continuing to buy in every day.
Tiger coach Austin Gardner, our guest here pregame at Sutton Gym tonight, moving toward this second season. And what are one or two things you're working on that you want to see happen over the next week or so?
Continue to get better making shots. I think guys are getting more and more comfortable in games, which is a really good thing for us. And obviously, I just alluded to the ball movement that goes along with taking care of the ball and attacking closeouts. And then defensively, our communication's been pretty dang good starting in January, I would say. And as long as our communication's good, because we're switching quite a bit, 1 through 4 or 5 in situations on ball and off ball. But we can't have mental lapses where we don't communicate those things. So if our communication is really good, I think it lifts our energy and we can get out in transition and get some easy baskets.
Lastly, guys over here, Meigs, maybe not the same team you've scouted because they got could be a different animal. That could be good or bad, right, coming at you?
Yeah, they score the ball at a high rate. They've done that all year. So they got guys that can fill it up. They got great athletes that get to the basket. And then Vance inside with his athleticism and size as well and his strength. They had a couple guys out the other night, and I know one's back tonight. But I think he had 25 or 27. So it shows the capabilities that all their guys have on their team.
All right, drink it up, Coach. It's a good time of year.
Thank you.
All right, Austin Gardner, head coach of the Tigers, back with more from Sutton Gym. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers. Tune in to every Marietta Tiger broadcast for the Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. This longtime sponsorship puts a Fry Dental Group WMOA Big Drill t-shirt on a Tiger standout athlete. The Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game, made possible by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howell, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group, with offices on Green Street in Marietta and 5th Street in Beverly. Go get 'em, Tigers, from the Fry Dental Group.
West Virginia's top high school basketball talent will come together February the 5th through the 8th on the campus of West Virginia State University as Game Changer and Par Mar stores present the Par Mar Shootout. The shootout has been extended to 4 full days this year. Come see the top boys and girls teams in the state battle it out. 32 games in all. The first games tip off at 9:30 each morning. Game Changer and Parmar Stores present the Parmar Shootout on the campus of West Virginia State University, February 5th through the 8th. For a complete list of games, visit Parmar Stores on Facebook and X. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos located in Williamstown, it's about vehicles and it's about you. Sales experience on this lot is one thing, but people experience is above all. At Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos of Williamstown, the team has a passion for helping customers. And put car sales experience, people experience, and passion together, and you get the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you've ever had. Pioneer Family Pre-Owned Autos of Williamstown, West Virginia side of the Williamstown Bridge.
Back here at Sutton Gymnasium, Marietta Tigers and the Meigs Marauders on a jam-packed Sutton Gymnasium on a Friday night. Also, it is youth night. I know the youth had an opportunity to take a little tour of downstairs, led by this Marietta Tiger basketball team, which was kind of cool to see.
Oh, I think about, when you talk about a coach coming in here, and they always talk about, are you building it from the lower levels up? And I think Austin Gardner was one of the guys in the interviews that they really believed him when he said, you know what, I'm going to get into these younger guys, I'm going to get into these programs, I'm going to build this program, I'm going to make them want to be a Tiger. Obviously, when you watch these guys on the floor, it makes you want to be a Tiger. But to bring them in here, take them down, show them the lockers, this is where the big guys get suited up. That's got to get them jacked up and want to play the game, right?
What's really fun is every home game, the front across from us filled with little guys, just with that same thought in their heads, Johnny. And then after, they're always getting little basketball signs or something signed by Alex or Eli or someone. So it's really cool to see. It kind of takes you back to what high school basketball should be, and it's a jam-packed Sutton Gym and a Meigs team that comes in 15-3. And we talked to Coach Gardner in the coach's corner, and he was talking about how, the Twin State League, you share that. They've kind of put that behind them because, in his words, they have bigger things that they want to focus on. That includes down the stretch here with some good competition that sets you up for the RPI ratings. Looking at them today, Warren has jumped Marietta for that 1 seed in the district, Marietta 2, but those two could be on a collision course for the combo, and that'd be really fun.
Yeah, I hate to say you hate to see one of them knock the other one out, but you ought to also like to see the rematch of that again, right? So just the rubber match of that. The other thing I wanted to point out, just for the listeners, is MAC 3 was honored here between the girls varsity game. Girls win going away. JV's won earlier tonight for the boys. But MAC 3, just an outstanding, record-breaking soccer career at Marietta High School. The entire team was out here honored, but him individually prior to this game. And so a really nice tribute to him as well.
110 goals in his career.
Yeah,
is what I heard them say.
Crazy stuff.
Costco second team All-State was also honored a little bit in between games here. Marietta on the first of back-to-backs tonight. This Meigs team at Benton County, and then Federal Hawking on Tuesday the 6th. The 9th is a Friday. They play Fire Academy. That's not an OHSAA game. They're an academy, so they don't count towards the seeding. And then they go to Westlands next Saturday night. Do these Marietta Tigers as the starting lineups will roll in here. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back on the other side. We'll look at those starting lineups here from Sutton Gym. You're listening to the Voice of the Tigers.
People's Bank is proud to be at the table for many local businesses when it comes to strategic financial planning. People's Bank offers customized cash management solutions for your business that can help improve collections and lower operating costs. People's Bank offers big bank options to streamline your business with hometown service that won't break the bank. When it comes to the financial part of your business, count on People's Bank to help. They'll bring a track record of success along with them. People's Bank, member FDIC.
In the flooring business, we get walked all over. That's a little dad humor for you. This is Shelley from Honest Fred's Flooring, and we want you to put us to the test when you think about flooring. We won't put you off, we won't overcharge, or leave you hanging. That's for the drywall guys. Seriously, there's a reason why there are fly-by-night and discount flooring companies, and a reason why some have been around a long time. Customers have been walking all over us for years, and we love it. Honest Fred's Flooring, Marietta, Parkersburg, Spencer, and HonestFreds.com.
The Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. When it comes to numbers, the Mannix Allen Group has more than 30 years of combined experience helping people with their investments and retirement goals. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 to arrange an appointment to review your investment game plan. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation. Go Tigers!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket the bombs bursting came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a national anthem that was. Ivan Grammer, sophomore, I think, here at Marietta. We've heard the national anthem live before. That one was so good right there as the two starting lineups getting ready to be introduced. We'll start first with Meigs.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Marauders under longtime coach Jeremy Hill. He's a good one. He'll have these guys ready to play, even though, as you heard from him, it might look a little different than what he's been used to during the course of the season, which would account for 14 wins for this Meigs team coming into Marietta tonight. Number 2, Con bounced onto the floor, 5'10". He is a senior. Caden Geen is a junior at 6'3", wears number 12. Owen Tracy is a freshman at 5'11". He wears number 20 in the maroon of the Marauders. Landon DeWeese is 6'2", a junior, wears number 22, and then their big guy Dustin Vance, 6'5". He's a junior, and he wears number 35. Gold numerals trimmed in white on maroon jerseys. Got a little Williamstown yellow jacket feel for the Meigs Marauders coming in here tonight. The Tigers will be in the home white, and they'll be announced right now, AC.
Yeah, out on the floor for the Marietta Tigers. Backcourt will go a little like this. Number 1, Elijah Lears Kelly, the 5'11" junior. Seth Britton will join him in the backcourt. Number 2 on his back. Seth Britton, a 5'11" junior on the wing. Zayden Whittakin wears number 4. He is a 6'1" sophomore. And the big guys for the Marietta Tigers wearing number 20, Isaac Knighton, a 6'5" junior. And then number 21, Alex Kendall, the 6'8" senior. Lears Kelly, Britton, Whittakin, Knighton, Kendall, your starting 5 for the Marietta Tigers. Tip-off from Sutton Gym right after this.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the Mid-Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate. We know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
People's Bank is proud to be at the table for many local businesses when it comes to strategic financial planning. People's Bank offers customized cash management solutions for your business that can help improve collections and lower operating costs. People's Bank offers big bank options to streamline your business with hometown service that won't break the bank. When it comes to the financial part of your business, count on People's Bank to help. They'll bring a track record of success along with them. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Well, center court jump ball won by the Marauders, and they go quickly to the hole, and Landon DeWeese ends up scoring. So out jumping the Tigers was Vance, and here goes Lears Kelly the other way from Marietta. So back-to-back exciting plays to get things started here.
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to continue to just trade buckets like that, but pretty exciting start to the game. A couple easy looks at either end of the floor.
Meigs, Burnham with it up top left side. He swings to Vance. Goes at Kendall, baseline, now pulls it back out, now towards the middle of the paint. Right-handed layup up and in. He beat Kendall off the dribble. Good defense by Alex. It's just really better offense maybe by Vance.
Yeah, Vance says, let me see what you got. I want to size you up inside. Let's see what you got. Good job.
Tigers now with it in the half court. Lears Kelly picks up his dribble to Britton, back to Lears Kelly, top of the key to Kendall. They find a cutting. Isaac Knighton with a little jump hook up and in the paint. Good look from Kendall to Knighton. Knighton, just one of those guys we've talked about all season, just gets all the tough baskets, the tough rebounds defensively. So tough.
Blue-collar basketball, Isaac Knighton all the way. I love to watch it.
Burnham with it as a ball now that's going to be turned over in the hands of Lears Kelly. Nice Euro step in the lane by Eli. Puts the left-handed layup up and in. 6-4, Tigers lead. 6:12 to go here in the first quarter. Meigs in the half court. DeWeese. Left side to Vance. Takes a couple dribbles. They're trying to go Kendall one-on-one away from the paint. Into the hands of Green. Back to Vance. Goes baseline. Cut off this time by Kendall. Bounce pass to a cutting Tracy. And the freshman's going to have it knocked off his leg and out of bounds. And it'll be Tiger basketball the other way.
Yeah, interesting early playbook, right? Let's clear the floor and let our big go against your big and see how that works out. I imagine they'll switch that up pretty quickly, but it's interesting to see he'll go with that early on.
5:47 to go first quarter. Tigers lead 6-4 with the basketball to our right as we look at it here from Sutton Gymnasium. There's Kelly to Whittakin, top of the key to Britt, now left side. Left wing extended. Bounce pass underneath, and Knighton has trouble with it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Meigs basketball. Entry pass was a little low, deflected, and then trying to reach out for it was Knighton. Knocked out of bounds. Meigs will get the turnover in the basketball.
Yeah, make sure the cheerleaders are paying attention. The ball's been over there a couple times. They got to keep an eye on the game.
Burnham gets it out now to Green. They quickly swing it, try to swing it back other side. Kendall's going to knock it away, now save it, but into a Meigs player's hands, and now it's going to be turned over back to the Tigers. And, well, Meigs says, no. Into the half court they come on a turnover. Long three by Tracy. Shot no good. Kendall's going to clear it and maybe slow it down as he crosses the timeline. Gets it to Britt. Left corner three on the way. Off the mark. Rebound by Lears Kelly, though. The 4:59 mark. Tigers leading by 2. Lears Kelly in the lane. Hart gets the easy layup. I call it easy. Maybe not so easy. And it makes it 8-4.
Yeah, a couple of shots in that we've seen him do. But the only thing wrong with getting a turnover is turning it right back over. That's what the Tigers did. They ultimately got it back because of the long arms of Kendall inside. But they got to take care of the ball.
Green with it to Vance. They still keep him out. One-on-one with Kendall. Vance goes in the lane, loses the ball. Now on the right side. They hurry it to Tracy, back to Vance in the right corner this time. They tried it left, they'll try it right. He goes at Kendall, this time left of the lane. Shot altered enough, missed. Rebound, though, by Vance. Shot put back, a whistle and a foul. Shot no good, but Vance will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, dude's got some pipes. I imagine he probably played football for the Marauders as well, but he is a big cat. You can see it top to bottom, and he is not afraid to go toe-to-toe with Kendall in there. I thought when he passed it to himself, lost the handle, and kind of passed it to himself, I thought that was a travel, but obviously I don't count when it comes to that.
First free throw by Vance is up, and then I believe you are correct. Dustin Vance, I believe, did play football, all 6'5" of them. Also, I see Griffin Cleland on this roster. He definitely played football for them. He was one of their standouts. 8-5 our score as the first free throw went down for Vance. 4:14 to go first quarter here at Sutton Gymnasium. Second free throw upcoming.
You see Braden Jones check into the game for Knighton.
And the first free throw, the second free throw after the first one was made is missed. Kendall clears the rebound. Here comes Whittakin. Now to Kendall, top of the key. Tried to swing it back under to Whittakin. Ball's going to be stolen away. Here comes Green with it. Out top, left side. Now left of the lane, runner. Little leaner by Burnham, no good. Ball poked from behind on the rebound by Kendall. And it's a turnover into the hands of Meigs. They get it to Green, left side. Now in the left corner, deep to Burnham. 3:46 to go. Tigers by 3. Burnham goes in the lane, kicks it out top. Left side now to Vance. We've seen this. Back to Burnham, the senior. Spins around. Goes in the lane. Has it knocked away by Lears Kelly. Ball picked up by Meigs. Saved into, though, a Tiger.
Goodness gracious.
It's like that ball needs to be wiped off. Eli with it now to Kendall. 3:23 to go. First quarter. Braden Jones touches. Out top to Whittakin. Goes right. Uses his arm to get a little bit of space. Eli goes hard to the lane left as he goes baseline. He has 8 first quarter points and a timeout on the court. 3:08 to go first quarter. It's Marietta 10, Meigs 5. We'll be right back. You're listening to the radio home of the Marietta Tigers right here on WMOA.
The Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they know, just like in tonight's game, there is a strategy, a game plan, and a hopeful goal. The same should hold true for your investments, retirement, and financial future. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 for an appointment to discuss your goals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation. Go Tigers!
In the flooring business, we get walked all over. That's a little dad humor for you. This is Shelley from Honest Fred's Flooring, and we want you to put us to the test when you think about flooring. We won't put you off, we won't overcharge, or leave you hanging. That's for the drywall guys. Seriously, there's a reason why there are fly-by-night and discount flooring companies, and a reason why some have been around a long time. Customers have been walking all over us for years, and we love it. Honest Fred's Flooring, Marietta, Parkersburg, Spencer, and honestfreds.com.
Out of the timeout, Meigs basketball. Hawkins and Riley into the game for Marietta. They have it in half court, being very patient. Burnham with it as he's checked by Lears Kelly, right side. Tigers by 5 here in the first quarter. Vance goes in the lane, leans into Riley, who takes a charge. And a good job by Owen Riley, the sophomore, putting his body right in the front of all 6'5" of Dustin Vance.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Coach Gardner brought him in. Austin and also Hawkins, to see these guys come into the game. He talked pregame about taking care of the ball. They haven't done that very well early on. And so those guys can get that job done and then, again, get in there and take a charge.
They're going to feed it to Kendall on the left block. Goes in a lane, little jump hook up and in. Kendall with 4 for Marietta.
Their big guy took one, elbow into.
Oh, yeah, he did. And, in fact, there's going to be a timeout on the court here as off the bench will come.
Big fella. That's Aaron Tobin. And they are not going to lose any muscle out there. He's a space eater.
He probably goes 6'4". 2:16 to go. The ball was good. It was Kendall's. They're going to say first 2. I have him down for 4. We'll get that straight now as the game goes along. Out front, though, a whistle and a foul quick. DeWeese had it. And a foul on Owen Riley. So we're at the 2:08 mark here in the first quarter. Marietta 12-5.
I like how you ran the height and the time together when you said he probably goes 6'4", 2:16 to go. So I would imagine, though, that still works. Either way, you put the pause there because he's a big fella.
Green with it out front, center circle. Checked by Hawkins now out to Burnham. Lears Kelly's been all over him. Left side pass to Tracy. He's going to take a 17-foot shot. No good. Owen Riley with the rebound. Races it left side. Lears Kelly to Kendall. Minute 46 to go. First quarter. Tigers 12-5. Eli with it. Bounce pass to Kendall on the left block. He's going to put a longer jump hook this time. No good. Rebound cleared by Green. Saves it in bounds. In fact, he had to. Burnham is going to jog it up across the timeline. Minute 30 to go. First quarter.
Yeah, Kendall has that little look-away shot. He gets the defender to think he's going to pass it, and then he drops it up, and it didn't go in this time, but a good look.
Green, bounce pass, left side, Tracy. This time a little closer jump, maybe more from 12 out. Misses it. Eli with the backside rebound. Lears Kelly tries to get it in the corner to Jones. Ball's going to be knocked away. Here comes DeWeese. Nope, check that. That's Tracy. He falls down. Top of the key three on its way, and it's knocked down up top by Green, and that's his first three. Wild ball handling here in the first half.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go here in this first quarter. 12-8, Tigers with the lead and the basketball. Lears Kelly, right side to Hawkins. Hawkins going to bring it back out. Trey going to feed it to Alex Kendall on the baseline extended. Now the Lears Kelly in the right corner brings it back out, hands it to Jones. Ball poked away out front, and the easy layup by Dweez the other way. He has 4, and the Tigers having trouble handling the ball.
I feel like it's my fault, Austin Gardner. You know what do you like best about your team right now? The way they take care of the ball. I feel like I'm the one that maybe pulled that out. I'm sure they'll get it together.
12-10, Tigers lead. 14 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Here goes Kendall behind the back. Little step back jumper, no good. Hawkins with the rebound, out to Jones, 6 on the clock, three-pointer no good. Lears Kelly crashes the board again, his putback no good. Kendall's tip up and in at the buzzer. What a wild first quarter we had.
4 chances to make that shot. They get it on the last one.
And they do it at the buzzer. Second quarter action around the corner. It's Marietta 14 and Meigs 10. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
West Virginia's top high school basketball talent will come together February the 5th through the 8th on the campus of West Virginia State University as Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout. The shootout has been extended to 4 full days this year. Come see the top boys and girls teams in the state battle it out. 32 games in all. The first games tip off at 9:30 each morning. Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout on the campus of West Virginia State University February 5th through the 8th. For a complete list of games, visit Parmar stores on Facebook and X. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic, working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/Mayo.
The Fry Dental Group is a longtime sponsor of the Marietta High School Tiger Big Drill, player of the game. Not just a player, could be a play, could be a fan in the stands, could be a cheerleader, it could be you. Tune in to WMOA for every Tiger broadcast and listen close for the Marietta High School Tiger Fry Dental Group, Big Drill, player of the game, brought to you by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howe, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group.
14-10, our second quarter score. 8 minutes put up on that clock. Aaron Cassidy alongside Johnny Wharf here on this Friday night. Marietta 14-10 on top of Meigs. Tigers come out, face a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone thrown at them here early on, and they try to feed it underneath the Kendall, and it's going to be a turnover again. Here comes Meigs the other way. Dweez gets it into the hands of Tracy, whose floater is going to be up and in, and he took the contact, and he'll go to the line to shoot one.
Yeah. I think in the first quarter, I didn't expect both teams to come out so up-tempo, and it looks like they're going to continue to do that. We did see them change up the defense on the Marauder end of things. It'll be interesting to see how we match up with that, and then the idea that this team is just playing at a little clip higher than the Tigers right now, intensity-wise, and that I thought would tie the score up, but I guess we're still a point up.
Yeah, Tigers 14-13 after the Tracy free throw, the bonus. And Eli back into the game along with Seth Britton. So your original starting 5 out there for Marietta, who's, again, facing the zone. Britton's going to have to step into a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound caught out of the air by Geen, who brings it up. And now into the hands of Dweez out front. They get it to Burnham. Just a minute into the second quarter, Tigers by 1, 14-13.
Reminder listeners that the JVs won earlier tonight, and then the Marietta varsity girls with a victory over Shenandoah between the two games.
And the Tigers on a missed shot by Meigs. Whittakin races it down. He misses it. And here comes Meigs the other way. And as he's falling out of bounds, taking a body contact was Geen. Caden Geen's going to go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting. That is the second foul on Seth Britton. at the 6:41 mark here in this first half, second quarter. Tigers 14-13, but Caden Geen set to shoot 2 free throws here. His first free throw, he did not take his time. He just catches and shoots. Second free throw upcoming. Meigs, as Johnny mentioned, in their maroon with their yellow numerals tonight. Marietta, and they're all white. Tigers in cursive across their chest.
Had Whittakin and Lears Kelly out for a little part of the beginning of the quarter. They're back in now as well, maybe just for a little extra blow for those guys. And again, Lears Kelly transition in the first half. The difference, quite frankly, in the Tigers leading this ball game.
Yeah, he has 8, 14-14 after Geen knocks down the second free throw. Here comes Kendall underneath off a feed from Lears Kelly, puts it up and in. Found a spot in that zone, and Alex puts the left-handed layup up and in, puts the Tigers back up by 2. 6:19 to go, second quarter. Marietta defensively trying to pick it up here. Left side, boy, off the dribble goes Burnham. Beat his man, shot no good though. Eli's going to pull down another rebound. Lears Kelly to Knighton right side, measures up a 3, and he knocks it down. Isaac Knighton with a rare 3. Timeout on the court. Meigs wants to talk it over. Coach Hill with the timeout. 5:59 to go. Second quarter, it's Marietta 19, Meigs 14. We'll be right back.
What's with the EZ in the middle of Pioneer Auto? Well, let's go for a drive and just step inside. Number 1, it starts with hassle-free car browsing. Number 2, it moves to easy car buying. And number 3, extends to a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. On everything? Yes, every car, truck, and SUV on the lot. How easy is that? Pioneer Easy Auto has the easiest lot to get to in the Mid-Ohio Valley at the corner of Pike and Acme Streets in Marietta. Easy is the middle name. Quality rides are the game. Pioneer Easy Auto, let's go for a drive.
You know there is something about a ball game and Smitty's Pizza that just go together.
Of course, it's like Disney and Mickey Mouse, bacon and eggs, pokey and mon.
I don't know about that last one, but I know Smitty's has been a tradition for fans before, during, or after games.
You know, even the teams that roll into town will often call ahead and order Smitty's for the way home.
Right, that way everybody wins.
Smitty's Pizza, the perfect game day tradition since 1978.
Meigs basketball after the timeout, 5:51 to go. They quickly go underneath the basket as Braden Stanley is checked into the game. His shot, couple of them were no good. Ball out of bounds, possession to Meigs. Back in the game also Vance after taking that shot up top, sitting out for a few minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it demolition derby that last series, but certainly bumper cars down there, and I love it. If they're going to let them play, you know, and be consistent about it. But that's what we've seen so far. There was a lot of banging down there, and it was just sorry, man, ball's out of bounds. It's still your ball, Meigs. Get back at it, you know.
Geen missed 3. Tigers with the rebound. They set up shop in the half court against this zone for Meigs. Whittakin's going to be aggressive on the baseline. Try to kick it out. Knighton tips it into the hands of Lears Kelly. 5:16 to go, first quarter. Tigers 19-14. Second quarter. And a backdoor cut by Knighton, and he is hammered off the pass from Hawkins. A good-looking pass on the baseline. Knighton hard to the hole. Shot was no good, and it was Vance making sure that shot was no good. And it'll be Knighton to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I think, Coach, we know Austin Gardner loves Hawkins, love to get this guy back in the lineup. He sees the floor so well and brings an energy out there that isn't there when he wasn't. And you can tell when Coach Gardner was talking about Hawkins being out of the lineup in the early part of the season that he was excited when that time came when he'd come back at full strength. And you can see how important he is out there to keep this team in the groove.
First free throw by Knighton, no good. Second free throw upcoming. Mind you, that was the second foul on Vance. Second free throw miss. Rebound pulled down by Kendall. Has trouble with it down below his ankles, though, and the ball stripped away. And here comes Tracy with it out of the pack for Meigs. Tigers leading by 5, 4:56 to go. Whittakin with the steal. Here comes a dunk the other way. Zayden's fouled from behind, though. On his way up. Boy, oh boy, that is close to an intentional. I don't think they're going to call it, but Zayden all the way in the air trying to throw that one down, fouled hard from behind. Whittakin will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he wasn't too happy by the way that came down, and you can tell Austin Gardner's having his thoughts about it as well. And then the two officials are going to talk a little bit before play resumes.
Cleland will be the one who fouled him. We mentioned him on the football field. So the call will remain just a 2-shot foul here for Zayden Whittakin, the lefty. Flips his wrist on the first free throw, no good. Marietta struggling early on here from the free throw line with 4:51 to go. They do have a 19-14 lead. Whittakin's second free throw upcoming as he takes a couple bounces. And he leaves this one short. Alex Kendall, though, with the rebound, and then left-handed putbacks up and in.
Yeah, here's the difference in between the last two times he pulled down the rebound in the same fashion. You said he pulled down the rebound last time. When he pulled it down, they ripped it away. That time he kept it up above his head and put it back up and in.
Tobin the other way for Meigs. Shot missed. Tigers rebound. Hawkins has it deflected out front. Ball in the backcourt. Tigers recover, and they get it back into the front court to Whittakin. Corner three by Kendall. Shot no good, and an offensive foul. Easy call here for the official. Isaac Knighton just throws someone out of the way.
Yeah, he was right in front of the official as well. I love, and we've seen Jeremy Hill for a long time here with Meigs, but the energy here, I just wonder how long they can keep it up.
Yeah.
I haven't really kept track of how deep they've gone on the bench. And I know their big guy hasn't been back in yet, has he?
He has. He made his way back in for
okay.
a little bit, picked up a second foul.
Oh, okay.
And then they've gone 2 off the bench. So 7 guys have rotated into this game for them.
They're going pretty hard.
And now Marietta, to your right on your point, is going to press them and make them probably a little bit more tired as they walk it up across the timeline as Marietta backs off that press. Geen with it as he hands to Tracy left side. They're going to work it around a little bit. Dweez back to Tracy. The freshman holds up his hand high above his head at the 4:04 mark. Second quarter. Tigers leading 21-14. And a turnover in the half court. Good defense, Braden Jones right there to bother Cleland, who turns it over. It'll be Tiger basketball. A lot of different substitution coming in now. Back into the game is going to be Burnham. So they're working really 7 guys, but they're working him consistently every couple minutes into the game is Meigs. Marietta with their 5 out there, and Jones, Whittakin, Lears Kelly. Knight, who's going to get the backdoor lob, has trouble with it, and it's going to be a turnover to Meigs. Kendall's the 5th Tiger out there as I was naming them off. And here comes Meigs. Tigers with at least half dozen turnovers here in this first half. 21-14 our score. Tigers with the lead at the 3:35 mark. Meigs looking for some offense. Left side, Burnham. Calling for a pick. Now he's going to get back out to Geen. Geen takes a couple dribbles at Braden Jones. Now a nice backdoor pass as Lears Kelly, though, going to climb the ladder, knock the shot away from Tobin, who grabbed it out of the air, then had it knocked off of him, and the Tigers will get possession as that ball rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not short, but he's one of the shorter guys on the floor right now, and he went way upstairs to block that one away. A great job by Eli.
21-14, 3:09 to go, second quarter. Tigers in the half court. Braden Jones thought about a 3. Pulls it back down. Zayden Whittakin has trouble, bounces it off his foot. Over to Kendall, though, in his hands. He tries to find a cutting Knighton, who's fouled on his way up. So Isaac will go to the line to shoot 2. Knighton in this first half, 5 points. Does have the 2 missed free throws. That'll be the first foul on Dweez.
Give us a chance to look back at the play and back here again. And what that block by Lears Kelly did was take away what was a fabulous pass, a little look away, behind the head pass underneath, and what appeared to be a wide open, big 6'5" guy underneath there until Lears Kelly went up and blocked it away. So you take the momentum away from that big play as well.
They're going to say no foul on the shot. Tigers are inbound. Jones takes a 3, and the ball tipped out by Knighton out of bounds. So what I thought was Knighton going to the hole with it, and he was going to go to the line to shoot a couple. The official said no.
I did as well.
It's going to be throwing in. Tigers missed the shot. Now they'll set up a 3/4 court press as Meigs inbounds at the 2:42 mark. Tigers by 7 here in the first half. Johnny Wharf will take it through halftime. With it up front, Burnham, right side as he gets it to Tracy. Ball stolen away by Whittakin, left side. Now he goes into the middle of the paint, protects the basketball. It's knocked away, though. It's a Knighton rebound out of the air, or grabs it out of the air, I should say. And here comes Lears Kelly from the left corner, knocks it down. Eli on fire in this first half. He has 11. 24-14. Tigers now swell that lead out to 10. 2:04 to go. Second quarter. That basketball, though, still being loose a lot in this first half by both teams. In part because of the tight man-to-man defense. Here goes right of the lane. Burnham tries to get it over. Kendall does. Shot no good. Hard put back by Tobin. His shot no good. Eli saves it inbounds to Whittakin. And here comes Marietta the other way. Zayden going to drive. Pick up his dribble. Out to Eli. Swings it to Braden Jones. Wide open three. On its way, and he knocks it down. Braden Jones. Tigers by 13 here with 1:29 to go in the second quarter. And what a way to finish out the first half.
Yeah, number 3's got a good stroke when he is on. It's fun to watch.
Here goes Burnham. Tries to get it in the corner, and a turnover as Tracy can't track it down. Hawkins will come in. It will bring out Lears Kelly, who will finish this half, you would assume, unless he comes in the next minute 18, with 11 Tiger points of the 27 that's up there. Hawkins will be the point guard, trotted up across center circle. Again, a 1-2-2 zone the Tigers will face. As Whittakin, Hawkins, Jones will be the 3 men at the top. Backdoor lob to Whittakin, almost threw it down. Shot no good, but the foul will be called, and this will send Zayden Whittakin to the line. How about if that would have went down?
Yeah.
That was college-like. Whittakin ran from the top of the key, circled around backdoor right side. It was a great lob, just couldn't get it to fall on the dunk attempt. And Whittakin's first free throw, though, will be up and in. His first points of the game. 28-14, Tigers now lead. 1:02 to go. First half of play. And here comes the free throw by Whittakin off the side. Marietta continues to struggle free throw-wise here in this first half. But they lead by 12. Cleveland with it, right side for Meigs. He's going to try to go baseline, cut off by Jones, but going to be a whistle and a foul. Let's see who they get this one on. They do get it on Jones with 48.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Meigs will inbound underneath their own basket to our left. 28-14, Marietta leads. Cleveland with it. Hounded by Whittakin. Now back Dweez to Burnham. 39 seconds. He draws Hawkins on the defensive matchup, does Burnham. He's hounded. Speaking of hounded, he's hounded out there. Now a switch. Ball's trying to be swung in the corner to Geen, and he has it knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Meigs, and go inbound with 27.3 to go in this first half.
Poor little girl over there can't eat her pizza. She came in and almost got knocked out of her hands. Now they come right in front of her again.
Here comes Geen with it. And Burnham's going to pull it out with 18. You would assume set up for the last shot here. It's the Tigers lead 28-14. First half, 12 seconds. Here goes Burnham, right side. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Tigers will have a chance with the last shot. 9 seconds to go. Eli will come back in. Elijah Lears Kelly for Hawkins. And why not? Your leading scorer in the game. Bring him off the bench for this final 9 seconds. See if he can create.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they, I'm sure they've got this 9-second play down. They've practiced it 100 times, but who do they go to with this, right? The guy, who do they want to take the shot?
Touches underneath the Kendall. That's not a bad option. Jump hook is up and in. Alex will finish the quarter with 10 points. Marietta will finish with a 30-14 lead here at halftime. We're going to take a timeout, come back on the other side. Johnny Wolf will take you through halftime. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate. Since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
This is Shelley from Honest Fred's Flooring. I come into the showroom nearly every day, and even I can't believe all the choices we have. The flooring business has come a long way, and choices are good. Carpet, hardwood, laminate, tile, vinyl plank will help you get a feel for what works best in your space. In the ever-changing business of flooring, sometimes you don't know what you want. You just need to take a look. Come see us. Honest Fred's Flooring, Marietta, Parkersburg, Spencer, and honestfreds.com.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Switch out your trash can this month for the low price of $19.99 and pick up a 32-gallon Rubbermaid trash can. It's always good to be ready for emergencies, so grab some Slime Emergency Tire Sealant. Keep on hand for only $5.99. Streaks, dirt, grime, and grease are nowhere to be found with Sprayway's 19-ounce aerosol glass cleaner, just $2.79. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware.
Tune in to every Marietta Tiger broadcast for the Fry Dental Group Big Drill Player of the Game. This longtime sponsorship puts a Fry Dental Group WMOA Big Drill t-shirt on a Tiger standout athlete. The Tiger Big Drill Player of the Game, made possible by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howell, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group, with offices on Green Street in Marietta and 5th Street in Beverly. Go get 'em, Tigers, from the Fry Dental Group.
Halftime Sutton Gymnasium, Johnny Wharf along with Coach Ed Paxton joining us here, longtime coach for the Marietta Tigers. Tigers lead here 30-14. And Coach, this is an exciting team to watch this year on the court. Talk a little bit about what you see out there.
Well, they got a lot of weapons. Of course, you start with the big guy, but they've got a lot of quickness, ball handlers. They got perimeter shooting. They got a little bit of everything. And then, of course, if you hold somebody to 14 points, your opponent, and a half, you're in pretty good shape. So I'm impressed with their hustling defense.
Coach Ed Paxton, our guest here at halftime, and I said to Aaron before the game, I just haven't seen the gym packed like this since back in the day. And when I'm talking about back in the day, you know better than anybody what it was like back in the 70s when this place was just rocking.
Well, if you win, Marietta people will be there in a hurry.
Yeah.
It is. It's a nice crowd tonight. Of course, Warren, that game was a fantastic game, and I think all the fans went away. Warren wasn't real happy there, but they won it. So, split the league this year between the two of them. So that was a good game, good crowd then, and a good crowd tonight. And it's good to see people coming out and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, you think about the cyclical teams over the years, right? You got your highs, you got your lows, and you can start paring back and think of the Ryan Robinsons and the Tyler Laws and the Jovakovics, and we start paring back, thinking about where the excitement was and who brought that to the table in the Ben Howlett years. But man, when we go back to your years, you had it across. You had a lot of weapons too, didn't you?
Yeah, we were fortunate. We had a really good team, and I emphasize team. The guys, we didn't have any super talents, but everybody did their job, did it well, fundamentally sound. And of course, as you know, playing in COL, you better be fundamentally sound every night. And there's always a great thrill to go up and play Newark and Zanesville and all those teams. And you had to be on your A game, and no question about it. It was exciting then, and I'm glad to see Marietta have the success they're having. And they work hard at it. They play hard. And as a team, they play well. So they depend on the big guy a lot, but that's okay because he can handle it.
All right. How about Ed Paxton 2023? What are you doing most for fun right here?
I'm watching a lot of ball games, sitting by the fireside, enjoying my wife's company, and that's about it. But I enjoy getting out and watching the games.
All right. Fantastic. Great to see you, brother. Appreciate it very much.
Okay.
All right.
Care.
Coach Ed Paxton, head coach of the Tigers for many, many years here in those exciting 70s at the Sutton Gymnasium for the Marietta High School Tigers. 30-14 is the score here at halftime. We'll break those 44 points down when we come back. Tigers lead. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
People's Bank is proud to be at the table for many local businesses when it comes to strategic financial planning. People's Bank offers customized cash management solutions for your business that can help improve collections and lower operating costs. People's Bank offers big bank options to streamline your business with hometown service that won't break the bank. When it comes to the financial part of your business, count on People's Bank to help. They'll bring a track record of success along with them. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Go Tigers from the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill. located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. As a successful local coach of youth sports for many years in Marietta, Bill Mannix knows pursuing good outcomes takes preparation, hard work, and execution. The same holds true in business. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 to discuss the goals you want to pursue. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation.
You know there is something about a ball game and Smitty's Pizza that just go together.
Of course, it's like Disney and Mickey Mouse, bacon and eggs, pokey and mon.
I don't know about that last one, but I know Smitty's has been a tradition for fans before, during, or after games.
You know, even the teams that roll into town will often call ahead and order Smitty's for the way home.
Right, that way everybody wins.
Smitty's Pizza, the perfect game day tradition since 1978.
West Virginia's top high school basketball talent will come together February the 5th through the 8th on the campus of West Virginia State University as Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout. The shootout has been extended to 4. Come see the top boys and girls teams in the state battle it out. 32 games in all. The first games tip off at 9:30 each morning. Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout on the campus of West Virginia State University February 5th through the 8th. For a complete list of games, visit Parmar stores on Facebook and X. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Back here at halftime, 30-14, Tigers on top. Let's take a look at first half scoring. Thanks to our friends at Merrill for their sponsorship all season long. Caden Geen for Meigs had 4 points in that first half. Owen Tracy, he had 3. It was Dustin Vance with 3 and Landon Dweese with 4 points. And when you only have 14 points up on the scoreboard, that's what the scoring looks like for the Meigs Marauders. For the Marietta Tigers, Elijah Lears-Kelly led the way. He had 11 first half points. Braden Jones hit a 3. He had 3. Zayden Whittakin with the free throw had 1 point in that first half. Isaac Knighton with 5. And Alex Kendall ended the first half with 10 points. Tigers 30-14 here in the first half. We're at halftime. Marietta with that lead. When we come back, another guest going to be joining.
Got Kensley Urban going to talk to us.
So let's go with it. Kenzie Urban with next. When we come back, you're listening to Voice of the Tigers.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/mayo.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Change the ambiance in your home in no time with a 4-pack of GE's Relax or Refresh HD light bulbs that come in soft white or daylight for only $13.99. Looking for a new way to mop your home? Swiffer's Power Mop Starter Kit includes everything to get your floors sparkling clean, all for just $27.99. Don't miss out. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets in Marietta.
Back at halftime, Johnny Wharf along with Aaron Cassidy. Tigers lead 30-14. Couple of games prior to this, we also had the Lady Tigers in action. We're joined by Kensley Urban, one of the 6 seniors on this really good Marietta Lady Tiger team. Talk a little bit about the season. I think the team is pretty deep, in terms of going to the bench and getting into this second season. But talk a little bit from your perspective coming out of a soccer season into a basketball season and what that's.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different coming into basketball from soccer because it's a lot quicker pace and I'm not really used to it. I've been out for 2 years, so it's definitely been a hard transition coming back into basketball.
So it's a different kind of getting in shape. I mean, so tell me a little bit about, the workout for soccer compared to basketball.
Yeah, for basketball, I guess you just have to be a lot quicker on your feet. For soccer, it's more endurance. You got to be ready to play a full 80 minutes, and basketball it's more quickly and you just have to be ready to go in and out.
And then you took a year off, I think, and decided I want to come back and play basketball. I'm so glad you did because you're fun to watch and you're a really good part of this team. But tell me a little bit about that process in your mind and why you wanted to get back on the court.
I just thought that it was my senior year and I've been out for so long and I kind of did miss being with the girls and being on the bench and everything, and I just wanted to come out and play again one last time.
Keep up the good work. We're looking forward to the second season coming up around the corner. Tuesday night, the girls will be back in action here at the Sutton Gym, and you can see Kensley and the rest of this Marietta Lady Tiger team victorious tonight. I'll take that headset off you, and I appreciate you very much, Kensley. Thank you. So Kensley Urban joining us here as well at halftime. Coach Ed Paxton and AC just let me kind of take over and talk to some people here because it's like old home week here at Sutton Gym.
Yeah, Kensley, what a great interview. Coach Paxton with a great interview there as we get started with the second half. Meigs basketball. They turn it over in the half court. Here comes the Tigers the other way. Zayden Whittakin from Marietta.
Oh, darn gone. I thought I was the only one that saw him step on the end line.
You did. I did not because I thought they were going to call a foul. So he does step on the end line, and it'll be Meigs basketball. 30-14, our first half score as we roll here to the second half. And out front with it, Burnham, left side. They swing it, 3 on the way, and that was Geen. The shot no good. Tigers with the rebound. Now Marietta looks like maybe they're going to slow it down a little bit after we saw a track meet between these two teams in the first half.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd see even as much as we did in the first half of the up-tempo.
Feet underneath the Kendall, kisses it off the glass. They went out of the zone. They've gone man-to-man, and Alex makes them pay with the bucket on the right side.
Yeah, I was kind of joking about the 9-second play coming out. Who will they go to? Who do they want to take this shot? We know who they want to take
No,
the shot,
exactly
right?
Well, no, Eli had 11 first half points.
Yeah.
As to the left goes Dustin Vance. He goes baseline on Kendall. Kendall will pick up his first foul. Vance gets the bucket to drop as well, so he'll go on the line to shoot one.
Yeah, he's not afraid, man. He's just a junior, too, so he's really hyped up for this. And I can see why Jeremy Hill loves his guys. You know, he's got 14 wins and is pretty pumped about where this team is headed.
Taking on his personality a little bit, you can tell too, right?
Yeah.
As Vance is going to try to finish off the three-point play the old-fashioned way. It's no good, though, off the free throw. Vance, mind you, has 2 fouls. So keep an eye on that here in the second half. As Lears Kelly going to bring it up to Kendall. Touches high post to Britton, top of the key. 6:34 to go underneath the Knighton. Knighton with a little bunny, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Dweez. What a good look by Knighton. Just couldn't get the fall. 32-16. Tigers with the lead. 6:20 to go, third quarter. Here comes a 3 by Meigs. Off the mark. That was by Geen. Shot no good. Kendall comes up with it. Gets it to Whittakin on a little lob left side. And here comes Zayden attacking in the lane. Oh, wow. What a shot by Zayden Whittakin. Splits 2 defenders and gets the left-handed shot to go.
Yeah, that's the one they call razzle-dazzle right there for number 4 in the Tiger White.
Tracy with it, hounded by Whittakin on the other side. They're going to get it to Vance on the left. He's looking for some help, not really comfortable dribbling out there. Right of lane goes Burnham. His shot up and in. He got a step on Kendall. Alex with the 1 foul. Didn't want to pick up a second one this early in the second half and lets it go. 34-18, Tigers lead. 5:38 to go, third quarter. Here comes Kendall. Nope, you thought about a 3. Puts it on the floor. Dumps it off to Knighton. Out to Lears Kelly. Top of the key. He's going to attack in the lane. Tries a reverse layup. Shot no good. Seth Britton tries to pull down the rebound, and he will tiptoe out of bounds with the basketball. It'll be Meigs basketball.
Yeah, Brayton Stanley will come into the game. Never trust a man with 2 first names, but he comes into the game, and the Tigers get a little 3/4 court courtesy pressure here.
As Meigs tries to break it. As soon as they do at half court, Tigers turn it. They turn it over back the other way. Vance gets a long outlet. His first shot, no good. Second shot put up, and he's going to bank it up and in. Just a weird sequence. This is how the first half started out. 34-20, Tigers with the lead. Zayden Whittakin thought about the 3, gets it back to Lears Kelly. 4:56 to go, third quarter. Now a 3 by Whittakin. It's going to be too long off the back of the iron, over the backboard, now the bounce.
See Jones check back into the game and give a break to the big guy, Kendall.
Yeah, and a rare break for Kendall. I mean, we can probably count maybe 5 minutes in the last 3 or 4 games he sat on the bench.
Yeah, just not much, but Meigs has outscored the Tigers by a bucket here to start this second half.
Vance with it. He has drawn the matchup now of Knighton. for Marietta, and Coach Hill wants to take a timeout. Doesn't like how his offense is moving right now. 4:31 to go, third quarter.
No, he doesn't wait for him to come to the bench, does he? He goes out, gets him. Let's go.
Marietta 34, Meigs 20. You're listening to Voice of the Tigers.
This is Shelley from Honest Fred's Flooring, and we pride ourselves on every job. We don't even remember half of them. Honest Fred's Flooring is in homes, hospitals, ski resorts. We even carpeted the studio walls in a really cool radio station. We may not remember all the places we've been, but we sure appreciate the love. Free estimates, top quality flooring, professional installation. You come to us or we'll come to you. Honest Fred's Flooring, Marietta, Parkersburg, Spencer, and honestfreds.com.
People's Bank is proud to be at the table for many local businesses when it comes to strategic financial planning. People's Bank offers customized cash management solutions for your business that can help improve collections and lower operating costs. People's Bank offers big bank options to streamline your business with hometown service that won't break the bank. When it comes to the financial part of your business, count on People's Bank to help. They'll bring a track record of success along with them. People's Bank, member FDIC.
34-20, our third quarter score. 4:31 to go. Tigers on top. Meigs basketball. Aaron Cassidy, Johnny Wharf, and you, wherever you may be on this Friday night. We're so glad you're with us. WMOA, AM 1490, FM 101.3. The Facebook page of WMOA or the app. You can find us many, many different places, and we appreciate when you do. Vance with it, trying to attack Knighton. Shot was partially blocked, now volleyed around into the hands of the Tigers. 4:08 to go, third quarter. Lear Kelly in the lane, now backs it out. Left side to Britton. Goes baseline, is going to get a shot that's going to be altered, but that was a big part because it was hit on the hand. And so Seth Britton will go to the line to shoot two free throws, leading 34-20 here with 4 minutes exactly to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, his defender guessed wrong. They thought he was going to step out right, and he slipped underneath baseline and got it in a good spot. And I think that was more of a I don't want you to make a layup foul than anything else.
Seth Britton, first free throws up. Busy day at the Radio Ranch tomorrow. We'll have these Marietta Tigers tomorrow night at Benton County. 1 o'clock, we'll have the Marietta women. And Johnny will be over on Jaws Country in the morning.
Yeah, 100.9, about 9:45. I'll grab whatever you'll give me out of the wrap-up show tomorrow, and we'll jump into Fort Fry in action tomorrow in the OVAC Championship.
Two free throws made by Seth Britton. Tigers lead now by 16. Vance with it, left side in that corner. Again, they tried to work him outside in. Attacking these Tiger big guys. It hasn't really worked except for the first couple minutes. And here comes a three the other way by Stanley. Somehow, Johnny, I don't know how that went in, but it did. I went to look down to write it down, and it somehow bounced 5 different times and went in.
Yeah, and off the front of the iron, too. But in downtown, man, he had 1 foot in the parking lot on that one. That was deep.
So now that was Stanley's three. Tigers 36-23, 3:15 to go, third quarter.
16-point lead by the Tigers at the half break.
And here goes Whittakin. He drives left, finishes right, and Marietta will call a timeout. 3:07 to go, third quarter. It's Marietta 38, Meigs 23. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Voice of the Tigers.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/Mayo.
The Fry Dental Group is a longtime sponsor of the Marietta High School Tiger Big Drill, player of the game. Not just a player, could be a play, could be a fan in the stands, could be a cheerleader, it could be you. Tune in to WMOA for every Tiger broadcast and listen close for the Marietta High School Tiger Fry Dental Group, Big Drill, player of the game, brought to you by Dr. Brett Fry, Dr. Derek Howe, Dr. Amanda Boggs, and the staff at Fry Dental Group.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Change the ambiance in your home in no time with a 4-pack of GE's Relax or Refresh HD light bulbs. that come in soft white or daylight for only $13.99. Looking for a new way to mop your home? Swiffer's Power Mop Starter Kit includes everything to get your floors sparkling clean, all for just $27.99. Don't miss out. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets in Marietta.
Meigs basketball out of the Tiger timeout. 38-23, Tigers with the lead, and Meigs almost turns it over. Here goes a shot that's kind of wild, and Stanley will go to the line, and partly that shot started wild and then bailed out a little bit because the Tigers get into him a little bit. This will be Kendall's second foul here in the second half and in the game. And so going to the line to shoot two here is Braden Stanley, the 6'1" post player, and his first free throw was down and in.
Correct, and a guy that probably didn't come in but three ticks down on the bench and has held his own out there. They've got Cleveland out there as one of the subs as well, and so they might be all right with a couple of their guys out, and I'm thinking about them, in the postseason, moving forward and trying to get those next wins.
Very good team, you can tell, as the Tigers coming to the half court. Stanley made his second free throw, made it 38-25. Here comes Seth Britton, puts it on the floor into the right side of Owen Riley, who's checked into the game, as has Braden Jones during that last time out. Riley's going to go left, get it to Lears Kelly in the corner. Eli's going to bring it back out, getting instructions from Coach Gardner right in front of him at the 2:13 mark here in the third.
Yeah, if you've heard Coach Jeremy Hill pregame, he talked about the Chesapeake game. There's a bucket by Kendall. He talked about the Chesapeake game, but he said we really haven't had this kind of a test yet. So he was actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, I heard in that interview say maybe we can play up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he meant of that or if that's coach talk, right? His team's pretty good, but Tigers right now cruising 40-25, and here comes a steal for Marietta in that half court. Braden Jones picks it up as Kendall was the one originally instigated it, and in a little floater here by Jones in the lane. He got closer. It was almost a layup. He gets two more, does Jones. He has five. Tigers 42-35.
Yeah, good choice. Knew he was outsized inside. He pulled up. He hit that little 8-footer and put some arch on it.
Little turnaround jumper fadeaway Glean, and he's going to be fouled, though, as his shot was no good. And Seth Britton will pick up his third. Minute 23 to go here in this third quarter. 42-25, Tigers on top. Coach Gardner heaping praise in the coach's corner tonight, talking about Seth Britton's defensive effort on Tuesday night against Point Pleasant in a game that would have been easy, long road game. It was dreary, rainy, and a game that Marietta came out and just dominated in, and it was led by Seth Britton's defense. Dean's first free throw's up, second misses. Lears Kelly's going to pull down another rebound. He has a half dozen or 8 rebounds. Gets it to Kendall, top of the key, and in the hands of Hawkins. 42-26, Marietta leads. Minute 12 to go, third quarter. Lears Kelly to Jones from a pick from Kendall. 3 on its way, no good. Hawkins, though, with the rebound. Gets it to Kendall. He's going to try a 3. It's on its way. Shot no good. Rebound poked out. Tigers get possession, no. Tie-up going to be possession arrow to the Tigers with 57.5 seconds to go.
Good hustle again by Hawkins on the ball, on the backside rebound, and then just keep giving his guys chance to put one in.
Lears Kelly set to inbound this one right in front of the Tiger bench with 57.5, and a little miscommunication as he was trying to lob it maybe away from Kendall to go get it in the corner. Kendall was kind of held, actually, to be honest with you. Did not move, and so Meigs will inbound right in front of the Tiger bench because no one touched that ball, went out of bounds. And it'll remain 57.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Tigers leading 42-26. Burnham with it out near the volleyball line. He's going to try to bring it in, gets a pick up top left side now, hands to Tracy. Geen. Geen with it. Behind the back pass, attacking the rim was Vance. Shot's going to be blocked by Kendall. Here comes Marietta on a fast break. Riley right side, tied up by Cleveland. And it will be interesting to see if they say underneath the basket it was. Riley was going to go up for the shot, just didn't have time to, so it'll be on the floor. It'll be the second team foul, the third on Cleveland. He gets his money worth when he comes in.
Yeah, that's for sure.
33.5 seconds to go. Riley with it, out to Kendall. He lets a three rip, and he's going to knock it down. Alex Kendall with 17 Tiger points. They lead 45-26.
Findlay Oilers are going to like to see that.
17 seconds. Vance goes at Kendall in the lane. His shot is short. Kendall muscles down the rebound, has it knocked out into the hands of Hawkins. 8 seconds, 7 seconds to Kendall with 5. Lets a three go, top of the key, and it's going to be off the mark. Hawkins with the backside rebound. Shot no good, but he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple here. How about that rebound by Trey Hawkins?
Oh, good stuff, man. He's just been down around. He's always where the ball is, it seems like.
0.8 seconds, so he'll shoot 2. This will be the final shots of the half. I mean, Meigs, even on a miss, will try a three-quarter court shot, but chances of that going down were about as good as my chances of winning the 50-50 tonight, Johnny.
Mm.
Hawkins' first free throw up and in.
And then I said Kendall that, Findlay Oilers will like that because he's headed there to play college basketball, his college basketball. Going to keep the same colors, too. Keep all his orange and black. Keep all his orange and black stuff.
We got a couple T-shirts for him that are orange and black.
That's right.
46-26, first free throw by Hawkins good. Second is on its way. And it's going to be out, but Kendall's going to get the tip at the buzzer. Unbelievable. Win the third, Marietta 48, Meigs 26. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Pioneer Chevrolet Cadillac has been selling cars for a long time. And now with the networking power and the inventory of 7 local lots in the Pioneer Family Auto Group, your number one choice for car buying, just open the door to bigger inventory selections, delivery options, at the ready service locations, and the most well-connected sales team that works together to satisfy you. Pioneer Chevrolet Cadillac. They know their customers. They know you. Stop in or shop online at pioneerfamilyauto.com.
The Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Bank of America Corporation. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 to review your investment game plan.
You know there is something about a ball game and Smitty's Pizza that just go together.
Of course, it's like Disney and Mickey Mouse, bacon and eggs, pokey and mon.
I don't know about that last one, but I know Smitty's has been a tradition for fans before, during, or after games.
You know, even the teams that roll into town will often call ahead and order Smitty's for the way home.
Right, that way everybody wins.
Smitty's Pizza, the perfect game day tradition since 1978.
8 minutes put on the fourth quarter clock. Tigers 48-26 here at Sutton Gym on a Friday night. We're so glad you're with us. Aaron Cassidy, Johnny Wharf, our thanks to Eric Jones back at the studio, steering the ship as always. Also Brett Treadway on the video tonight. Marietta with that big 22-point lead to start the fourth.
AC, the turn of events at the end of the quarter, just crazy to think that, you're sitting there, Meigs, giving up the idea that you're going to give up a couple of free throws with the clock at 0.8 of a second, and yet then you give away a tip-in on a missed free throw, and that makes it hurt even worse.
Yeah, it ends up a three-point play, and a little story behind that we'll get to in 1 second because here comes a three from Stanley. And he gets that's twice now. It's hit every part of the rim, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, that bounced way up high off the top of the board and back down in.
Tigers break the press. That was set up. Lears Kelly going to go to the free throw line, get it out to Whittakin, steps into a three, no good. And a rebound cleared here by Geen. Long outlet up to Tracy, now pulls it to Cleveland. Cleveland, 17-footer, up and in. Okay. So now they're starting to heat up a little bit, a couple buckets. 7:05 to go, just a minute into this fourth quarter. Tigers 48-31, comfortable all through this second half. Whittakin, left side, goes at the defender in Cleveland, puts a shot up and in. Cleveland had to back off. He has 3 fouls. Whittakin knows it and goes at him. Whittakin now with 7.
Yeah, comfortable all the second half, but yet only having outscored Meigs by a bucket.
Yeah. And now a ball that is, we have a fan that is going to be asked to leave. Tigers 50-31. My story I was going to tell you, Johnny, before that bucket went in, the 2 free throws at the end of the quarter by Hawkins. All the Tigers were back at midcourt. After the first free throw went in, Coach Gardner brought them all up. You would think he was just going to keep them back, brought them all up. As soon as Kendall tipped that shot, and he kind of looked at Coach Gardner and said, thanks.
Yeah.
That's why you're good coach.
I love it.
So Tigers will make a quick substitution as the officials get what they want. And Seth Britton into the game for Marietta. And it'll be an inbound here for Tracy. So the stoppage was just that. No foul, nothing except a fan they wanted to take a walk. So Meigs tries to drive in, does Tracy. Swiping at the basketball was Whittaker to be called for a foul. And we're at the 6:31 mark here in the fourth. Tigers 50-31.
Yeah, and I know there's the whole fan enthusiasm, yelling at the refs, and all that can only go so far. And you're down by 19. I mean, help.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Set to inbound here is Dweez underneath his own basket. Out to Vance. Nope, check that. That was Stanley. He's not afraid to shoot. And it's a shot that's missed. Rebound into the hands of Britton, who will bring it up. Whittaker, Hawkins, Kendall, Britton, and Knighton, your Tiger 5. Here's a little jump pass underneath. The Kendall was running the lane. Kendall puts it up and in. He has 21 after 10 first half points.
Tim Tebow, he did a couple
The
touchdowns.
jump pass, you're right. Look, he's lefty. It kind of looked exactly like him. Tigers 52-31. 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter, excuse me. And here comes a long three. It's going to be in by Tracy, the freshman, as he took it off the dribble. Here comes Hawkins. Speaking of dribble, some fancy dribbling. He's going to be tripped up. This one might be on Cleveland. And if it is, it's his fourth. It was, and it is. And at the 5:48 mark, Tigers will make a substitution into the game here for Marietta. Braden Jones back in. Coach Gardner does such a good job with those 3 guys off the bench, rotating them in with different packages as Kendall gets the inbounds from Britton. Now to Whittaker. Zayden's going to attack, back his way down in the lane. He is going to have it stripped out. A scrum for the ball, picked up by Meigs, and when we get the whistle and foul, we got a timeout. Timeout, Meigs. They want to save a possession. 5:36 to go, fourth quarter. Marietta 52, Meigs 34. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
West Virginia's top high school basketball talent will come together February the 5th through the 8th on the campus of West Virginia State University as Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout. The shootout has been extended to 4 full days this year. Come see the top boys and girls teams in the state battle it out. 32 games in all. The first games tip off at 9:30 each morning. Game Changer and Parmar stores present the Parmar Shootout on the campus of West Virginia State University February 5th through the 8th. For a complete list of games, visit Parmar stores on Facebook and X. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
A Meigs 3 out of the timeout, saving the possession is going to be short. Now the ball loose on the ground, tie up, jump ball, possession arrow to Marietta. 5:22 to go here in this fourth quarter. Marietta leads 52-34. Aaron Cassidy with Johnny Wolf tonight. Tomorrow night, Tigers at Benton County.
Did you find a parking place out there all right?
I did. Whittaker steps into a jumper. His shot no good. I have a secret one, John.
All right.
Tigers maintain possession on the offensive rebound. Here goes Zayden at the defender in Cleveland. Cleveland steps in front, takes the charge. Pretty easy call there for the official. And so that'll be Whittaker's third. Tigers' third team foul at the 5:04 mark here in the fourth. But the Benton County game tomorrow night, 7:30 scheduled varsity time. So we'll be on air right around 7:15, we hope, if things stay on schedule. Tonight, they didn't stay on schedule.
No. A lot going on here tonight.
52-34, Tigers with the lead. 4:52 to go in the fourth. Meigs with the basketball. Out front with it. Here is Tracy, the freshman. He's played pretty well tonight for a freshman. To Vance. Vance has not backed down the challenge of Kendall. As they're just working it around now as the Marauders back to Vance. He's going to go into the lane, gets by with a little step, misses his shot, gets his own rebound. Second putback, no good. Kendall with the long outlet to Knighton, who has to save it in. Now a scrum for the basketball, out of bounds on Meigs. Tiger ball. If you could kind of describe this game in one play, that was it.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, right?
Britton set to inbounds for Marietta, who's looking to move to 16-2 on the season. You'd have to go back in the books here to see when the last time Tigers started off this well. Might have been towards that 98 season. Joe Vukovic and those guys.
Yeah.
Britton with it in the left corner. Underneath to Kendall on the left block. Kendall attacks in the lane, up and in. So strong. Gets the bucket and the foul. Kendall now with 23. We'll go to the line for number 24. Kendall, a career high this year of 36 in a game against Steubenville. He scored 33 different times in this season so far.
Just fun to watch. Praise from the opposing coaches a lot about how far he's come in a couple of years, or even in just the 1 year.
Absolutely. He has 24 now, and Tigers make it 55-34. That's Tracy. Started, now they swing it. Burnham has a little bit of trouble with the handles. Tigers still playing really tight man-to-man. Bounce pass underneath. Tigers get the turnover. Kendall going to run. Bounce pass to Jones. Fast break. Layup up and in.
Went so hard to the hole, and Jones just knew he was going to get that outlet, and there was the prize waiting for him at the other end.
Speaking of a prize, it was a Kendall block the other way on Vance, and now a technical foul going to be called on Coach Hill. And he's been passionate all game.
Yeah, he certainly has. But Coach Hill, and you can be passionate.
Absolutely.
You can jump up and down. You can yell, but you can't run out on the court. So he ran out on the court to plead his case. You just can't do that.
Kendall will shoot the free throws here. First free throw, no good. I had a coach once tell me, and it might have been Coach Paxton actually, that sometimes you take in a game like this that technical because you show your team you're defending them for the stretch down the road.
Sure.
So timeout on the floor before the second free throw by Kendall. We're going to take one with him. 57-34 with 3:26 to go here in the fourth. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers.
Working together. That's the key to better health care for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/mayo.
Shop Apex True Value for great bargains of the month. Change the ambiance in your home in no time with a 4-pack of GE's Relax or Refresh HD light bulbs that come in soft white or daylight for only $13.99. Looking for a new way to mop your home? Swiffer's Power Mop Starter Kit includes everything to get your floors sparkling clean, all for just $27.99. Don't miss out. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets in Marietta.
Second free throw upcoming here for Alex Kendall off the technical foul and then the timeout. 3:26 to go, fourth quarter. Tigers lead 57-34. Alex line to the left and knocks down the free throw for point number 25 on the night.
So Benton County tomorrow night, huh?
Yeah, Benton County tomorrow night. And then It'll go Tuesday, Friday, Federal Hawking Spire Academy. We'll come to Sutton Gym next Friday night. LaMelo Ball played there.
Mm-hmm.
58-34. Marietta with the possession and almost turned it over in the half court, but a ball that was almost saved in by Dweez as he steps on the line. Tigers win bounce.
Yeah, and another double stuffed night for the fans, and I've said it all season long. So if you haven't done it yet, you're running out of time. But the bottom line is, if you want to see both these varsity teams, the girls and the guys, they'll be playing again Tuesday night right here at the Sutton Gym. So that'll be another back-to-back night of varsity basketball with the girls followed by the boys on Tuesday. So you want to try to catch both teams. There you go, 2 for 1 on Tuesday.
And the ball that was inbound, it ended up in the hands of Kendall. Ball tipped around. A couple shots later, he finds himself at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. And I know from the boys' side, I'm not sure, Johnny, you probably could tell me more on the ladies' side, but free throw good by Kendall. Benton County, a really good team on the boys' side, so you'll be in for a treat on that one if you do come. The girls just playing so well, I don't know that what that looks like from a Federal Hawking standpoint for the ladies.
Yeah, I don't really remember the Lancers on the front end if we had the home and home or not. But
second free throw up and in. As Kendall will make his way out. He'll finish the night with 27 points. Well, Alex Kendall. Owen Riley checks in, as does Lucas Miller. 3:05 to go, 60-34. A three-pointer the other way by the freshman Tracy. He knocks it down. He had 7. Hawkins in from Marietta. Whittakin, Miller, Riley, Jones. Here's a 3 from Jones. Knocks it down. Catch and shoot. Jones with 10. 63-37. Johnny and I are going to start thinking about a Fried Dental Group Big Drill player of the game. Here's a steal. Whittakin the other way. Throw it down. Zayden, and he does just that. We've seen it so many times. This time on a breakaway, Zayden Whittakin with the dunk. 65-37. Here comes Vance, fouled by Whittakin on his way to the hole. And Vance will go to the line to shoot a couple.
And we'll see a couple of subs checking into the game here for the Tigers and probably call it a night. Some of these guys out here, I would venture a guess Whittakin would be one of them.
Yeah, you'll see him, and as that free throw is going to be off the mark, along with Jones out. So in Toby Alexander along with Braden Plauger. So at the 2:19 mark, Tigers 65-37, fourth quarter. Miller, Alexander, Riley, Hawkins, Plauger, your Tiger 5. Hawkins brings it up after the second missed free throw. And he's going to go lane to the left. His shot no good. Plauger keeps it alive, but it's eventually tipped out to Tracy. And Tracy, the freshman, controls for Meigs. Gets it to Guillen. Now on the left to Vance. Vance going to attack left side at Plauger. He's not going to let an easy basket go. I'll tell you that right now. And he doesn't. And Vance will go to the line and shoot a couple here. Leading scorer for Marietta tonight, 27 for Kendall. There's Kelly with those first half 11 points. Braden Jones with 10. Whittakin with 9. As Vance's first free throws up and in. Who are you thinking, Johnny, for the Fried Dental Group Big Girl Player of the game? To be determined?
To be determined. I was thinking, I guess my head was on tournament play right now and what's coming up around the corner. You had me thinking about that matchup potentially at the combo down the road.
Tigers clear the rebound after the missed free throw, and Hawkins can't get a reverse layup to go. Minute 44 to go into the lane. No whistle and foul because they're going to let them play it out as much as they can with a minute 39 to go. Shot was missed. Meigs will be fouled. 65-38 our score. Tigers, this is on the upper half of most points scored. They've scored 70 a few times. Lucas Miller on the foul. That is the 5th team foul, which means bonus free throws here all the way. The minute 39 left. And Vance is going to have 9 points as he knocks down that free throw.
The last game I did, I had Hawkins as the player of the game, and I like Kendall tonight just because I got a different T-shirt than he doesn't have.
Vance's second free throw, and just the way he impacted this game, I would agree, is second free throw up. He can honestly get it most nights, but the way that they even had to attack him offensively,
Right.
was just put them out of their game. And so,
Well, they tested him early. They went at him. They spread the offense and went at him down low to try to, what I think is to try to get those early fouls on him.
Absolutely. Tigers in the half court, try a shot off the mark. Riley's shot was a little short. Saving it in off of Meigs Marauder was Plogger. Hawkins set to inbound. So our Friday Dental Group big drill player of the game, Alex Kendall tonight.
Thank you. Good Dr. Brett Fry and the staff at Fry Dental Group. I like Plogger's energy right now. He's going to draw a foul. He's the one that threw the ball off a Marauder player falling out of bounds. My team's up 25. I don't care because I'm in the game and I'm going to play the hardest I possibly can.
He has, I think it's the only motor he knows. It's the same way in football. And anytime he gets a chance here, you watch him in the JV games, he's the same way. He's one of my favorite to call at a young age, just a sophomore. In fact, we look out there, I think all sophomores out on the court right now for Marietta. Yeah, all sophomores out there. A minute 15 to go in this fourth quarter. 65-40 Tigers make it 66-40 after a Plogger free throw. Another lefty. I feel like we're watching Marietta College baseball with all these lefties coming on, which is around the corner. How about that? Second free throw on its way. Knocks it down. 67-40 Tigers with the lead, just trying to get out of here with a minute 9 to go. And you wouldn't know they're trying to get out of here because they have great defense. And here comes the steal. Riley the other way, front of the rim, layup. Owen Riley will get in the scorebook tonight for the Tigers. Under a minute to go, 69-40. Tigers by 29. A shot missed by Tracy Plogger with the rebound. Emphatically pulls it down. And they're going to save on the baseline, I guess. And with 45.9 to go, it'll be Meigs basketball. Again, 7:30 tip time tomorrow at Benton County. 7:15 right here on the radio. Join us. Out front with it. A whistle and a foul, but an offensive moving pick going to be called first on Meigs. And with 37.8, I would be surprised if we see a Tiger shot unless Meigs comes out and plays tight man-to-man, which they're going to do. They're going to set up a press, it looks like. With 37.8 to go, I'm not real sure. As a foul out front, that would be the fifth foul, the 15th foul. Wait, they're going to say that.
It was a 5-second violation.
Oh, 5 seconds, okay. I thought they called a foul. I was like, wait a minute here. Here comes a long three. Meigs, Gian's no good. A shot that's blocked. As putting it up was Tobin. Plogger blocked it. Marietta tries to outlet it quick down the court, and Kobe Alexander can't quite handle.
And the crowd stuck around for
How
this,
about
too.
this?
I hate
Yeah.
to see the sloppy down the stretch, but
69-40, a wild shot by Meigs. No good. Kobe with the rebound. Alexander into the hands of Owen Riley. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, and that will do it here from Sutton Gymnasium. Our final score tonight will be Marietta 69-40, Johnny, and a pretty impressive performance.
yeah, this Tigers again coming out with this really early energy. We saw them slow down the pace in the third quarter a little bit. They maintained that lead that they had at halftime throughout the third quarter. They didn't play their best basketball, but then picked it up again and poured it on in the fourth quarter to win this one again going away.
Yeah, Tigers 69-40. Look at scoring real quick as we wrap things up here. It was Burnham for Meigs. The senior had 2 points. Gian had 5 points. The freshman Owen Tracy had 7 points. Braden Stanley, he hit some threes. He had 8 points on the night. Dustin Vance finished with 10. Cleland had 2. Dweez had 4 points. That is the 40 points up there for Meigs, who now falls to 15 on the season. Tigers pick up a big victory inside the district tonight, as scoring for Marietta, Elijah Lears-Kelly. First half points were 11. That's what he'll finish the night with, 11 points. Seth Britton had 2. Braden Jones with some threes finishes with 10 tonight. Zayden Whittakin had 9. Trey Hawkins had a free throw with a point. Owen Riley with 2. Isaac Knighton had 5 points. And Alex Kendall, our Pride Dental Group Big Drill player of the game tonight, had 27, as Marietta now improves to 16-2 on the season. And we'll head tomorrow night to Benton County, 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip-off from Benton County.
Good call tonight, AC. Second only to what Derek did back in the studios, because he's always on, that is for sure. But I love what you said tonight about Coach Austin Gardner and the way that he mixes the chess pieces into the game and gets the guys in with energy. A little extra rest here, a little extra rest there, and it's going to be so important down the stretch. He's going to go home tonight and grind as well. You know, what do I do? What can we do a little bit better? And so he's going to be looking at film, and they'll probably be in here as a team tomorrow, trying to get just a little bit better before they roll into that game tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night will be exciting. Thanks to Johnny for sitting in with me tonight. Also, Brett Treadway on the video. As he mentioned, Derek Jones back at the studio. Most importantly, thank you for tuning in tonight here to WMOA. Final score for a final time tonight on Marion Cassidy. The Tigers win 69-40 over Meigs. Till we talk to you tomorrow night. Have a good evening, everyone.
You've been listening to Marietta Tigers basketball on AM 1490 and FM 101.3 WMOA Marietta. This broadcast has been brought to you by the Mannix Allen Group of Merrill Lynch Financial Advisors, Smitty's Pizza, the Fry Dental Group, McCarthy Real Estate, Parmar Stores, People's Bank, the Memorial Health System, Honest Fred's Flooring, the Pioneer Family Auto Group, and by Apex True Value Hardware. We now return to regular programming on WMOA.
If I could make a wish, I think